Welcome Facebook Live, REI group this afternoon. It's Kent Clothier Senior here. I'm outside in our Germantown, Tennessee offices, about to go inside and give you guys a tour of our offices and meet our great team. We had hoped to have a sunny day today where we could take you around to the front of our building. I'll kind of scan over this way a little bit where you can see a little bit of our building. This is a 40,000 square foot building that we own here in Germantown, Tennessee, right in the middle. We bought this a year or so ago and redone it. We'll take you inside and take a look at it, and we'll go to some offices. We occupy about half of this building, a little less than half of it, and then a couple other companies are in here that were in here when we purchased the building. But I'll kind of walk around this way a little bit, and Ryan Woolbright helping me do this today. Chris is on the call with me today, so if we get any dead spots on Wi-Fi, which we hope won't happen, he'll jump in here and we'll get him to comment on some things as we move along the journey here, and introduce you to our team and see some of our people, and talk a little bit about REI and PPMG. So let's go inside and take a look. We're required to wear masks in the hallways and the corridors of the building here, but not inside the offices. So we'll adhere to all the COVID guidelines, and come on. And we're glad you're with us on this tour this afternoon. So thanks for joining us. Let's go inside. Well, this is the lobby area of our, as you come in, we redid this space completely. That's getting a little fogged up there. Redid this space completely, and let's kind of go around here and see what it looks like. Like I said, it's about a 40,000 square foot building. We have about 200 people that work in the building. We have about 50 or 60 people in this building that work for REI, but let me take a seat over here and we'll talk just for a second before we go on the tour. So I want to talk a little bit about last week. Chris and Brett spent about an hour with you guys on the live call last week when I wasn't here. We did a really, really good call, got into a lot of things. We're excited to talk to you guys about what's coming down the road for us. And we put out a couple of interesting questions last week on the group, one about San Antonio, and anywhere from 10 to 15 people jumped on there and are looking for houses as we bring them out in San Antonio. We still have, I think we have 3 or 4 working down there right now. We'll probably bring out our first one here in the next 30 days, something like that. Then as we talked before, we're about to enter into the Alabama market with strong emphasis on Birmingham as we go in there and start buying houses and managing property. We've got a lot of people already approach us about managing their properties in Alabama and the different cities. One of the other things that Chris has been talking to you about, and if you're a current client of ours, you probably have seen it in your portal, and you probably got an email from us or some other kind of communication, but we're now entering into the area where we manage properties for not only our existing investors, but other outside investors that want us to manage properties in the cities that we're in. And as you guys know, those cities are Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Little Rock, St. Louis, Memphis, and soon to be several cities in Alabama, and maybe another city or two in Mississippi as we expand our reach. And as most of you guys know, we have over 2,000 investors with about 6,300 properties today under management. And but we've had a lot of requests over the years to manage properties in other cities. So we're going to start out with the cities that we are currently in. We've had a lot of interest. We already have people signed up in several cities that we're going to be managing their properties for them, and we're excited about that opportunity. But that has a lot to do with the performance of our property management company, which we think is the best, if not the best, across the country on the services that we bring. So I'm going to take you today. You're going to be on the first floor here. We're going to go into a couple of our administrative offices. And then we're going to be in our customer service department, and you'll get to meet all 7 ladies that work in that department. We'll spend a few minutes talking to them about what they do and how important their job is to us. Then we'll go upstairs to the second floor where kind of our main office is, where all of our sales personnel are, and a couple of our executives are, some of our buyers are in that department, some of our closing team is in that department when you buy a house from us. So we'll get to meet some of those people as we go around today. And so Ryan Woolbright, who is behind the camera here, works upstairs, and she's handling all of this. And again, we're glad you're with us today as we go on this tour. And we'll talk some more. Chris, jump in here whenever you have anything to say as we go along here. And we did run a test a little while ago on the Wi-Fi. I think we're okay for the call. But again, if you have any questions, pop them in there, and we'll be glad to answer them for you. We ask that you hit the like button or hit the love button, share this with other people as we continue to grow the group. Today, I think we're approaching 2,300 members in the group. A lot of our clients, current clients, are on the group. Future clients that have already engaged with us through the group are on here. And so you'll get to meet some people today upstairs that you can reach out to, and they can help you get started with us if you have that interest. And again, welcome to the call this afternoon, and let's go on the tour. We'll go down this first hall over here, and as we walk and meet the people and see what's going on with different departments in the company. See, I left my door card over here at the right. I can go back and get it here. So our building is secure. You got to have cards to get in and out of here. I guess I better get my mask on here. All right, here we go, little Ryan. So we're going to go into the first admin office here and meet some of the folks that work in here. Hello, ladies. How are y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
So this office here consists of some of the folks that work in our financial side of the REI side, mostly do pay a lot of the bills in here, handle different miscellaneous things. I'll introduce them to you. This is Jill, that's been with us for 2 years. Sarah, that's been with us for a few months. Emily has been with me for
A long time.
how many years? 10 here.
30.
Maybe 30 years. Emily's worked for our family in businesses that we've had. Jessica, how many years?
A year and a half.
A year and a half. Susie, how many years?
Year and a half.
Year and a half. So one of the things that we started doing here, as everybody has seen it around the country, we got these little cutouts of different people in our offices, and kind of a fun thing, goofy thing that we do from time to time. But these ladies in here do a really, really good job. Y'all want to say anything to our group here? A lot of people that are watching today. Anybody want to jump in?
You're doing a great job.
Doing a good job, ladies. All right. So we got one other person we left off over here. This person right here. Chris, will you introduce this person to the group for us?
That is Miss Jessica. She is the first CFO of our company, hired right at a little over 2 years ago. So 2 years ago, we did a big CFO search. A lot of you have heard about it, remember us talking about it. And Jessica was the clear winner. They got to come work for us.
So we'll meet her in person upstairs in a couple of minutes. Thank you, ladies. Hope we didn't bother you. Appreciate you jumping on the call. And I'm sure everybody's going to be excited to see you guys.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Have a good day.
See you later. All right. So Ryan, we ready to go?
Yep.
We're going to go down the hall here a little bit and meet all of our customer service ladies in the customer service department and get a chance to hear from them. And I'll kind of explain to you what they do, the important role that they play in talking to our clients every day, every week, every month. So let's go in and meet them. So this is kind of the hallway as we come in, and we got a few signs in here and a few things that our customer service ladies and different things do. So I'm going to take you into this room first. This is kind of the area right here when we have visitors that come in and visit with us, which we have just about every week. We already have a visitor scheduled in our Texas office this week. I think we had a couple, no, we've got 4 or 5 in the month of October. If you're an existing client, you come visit with us. Brian, come up here a little bit closer. We take your picture in the king chair as a preferred client, and you can see there's other pictures of people that have been in and done this over the years with us. Mural that we have of a lot of the things that we do, and some more pictures over here of people that have been in and had the experience of coming in here and do this, as the clients in our company are obviously highly preferred, and we do everything we can to serve them, and that's our mission here. But let's go in and meet our customer service ladies and team and see what they're up to this afternoon.
I was goofing off.
This is Cindy.
Hi,
Many
everybody.
of you know that she works in client service and handles the wild customers, those that have 5 or more properties. This is her space. She's in here with Carrie, who's also handles some of our wild clients. Cindy, how many years you been here?
10 years now.
10 years talking to our clients. Cindy. This is Carrie. Carrie works with wild customers, right?
Yes, sir.
And who else?
I have a few others. But one else.
You other clients. How many total clients do you have?
195.
195 clients. Cindy, how many do you have roughly?
I got about 172.
172 clients, and that's how many houses?
Over 1,500
Over
properties.
1,500 properties.
Yes,
Wow.
you got me with my glasses on.
Got you with your glasses on. All right, so let's go out in this area. Another 5 ladies out here, a few cutouts here. So this is Lori. Lori Brooksbank. How many years, Lori?
14.
14 years with our company in various jobs, doing customer service. What else?
Property management.
Property management, customer service for how many years now?
Couldn't tell you.
Come on, Lori. How
I
many?
can't do the math.
How many? 6, 8, 12 years in customer service? Very good. So Corinne,
Hello.
Corinne, how long?
2.5.
2.5 years?
Nobody saw that.
Nobody saw that? Oh yeah, they all saw it. Michelle,
Hi.
how long in customer service?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. Jill, how long?
Right at 5 years.
Right at 5 years. And last but not least, Carol, how
I've been
many?
with the company 15 years, customer service, I would say probably 8.
8 years. Very first person that I hired 15 years ago when we started this whole thing.
And I'm still here.
She's still here, still ticking, still going 15 years later. So you guys come out here just for a minute. And I just want all of our people on the group to want to talk to our customer service ladies for a second. Because sometimes maybe people don't think that we really do this. By the way, this is Nate. He's the head of the customer service department, works in another one of our offices. So, got them all in there, little Ryan?
Almost. Cindy, you might have to slide down.
Slide down.
So one of the things that we've done for many, many years that our competition really doesn't do, and sometimes they don't really think we do this, all right? But these ladies talk to every one of our 2,000 some odd clients concerning over 6,000 properties every day, every week, every month. And their basic job is to talk to every one of our clients every month and see how we're doing, to bring them the positive news, and sometimes there'll be a move out and there's a maintenance issue, but they're the concierge service for our clients to keep them up to date on their properties. Not a whole lot of people do this type of service right here. And when you buy a house from us, if you're a first-time owner, anybody got a first-time owner right now that just came on?
Yeah.
How many of y'all? Everybody got? Yeah, we have quite a few of them. And for the first month, they'll call you for once a week for the first month, 4 times in that first month, as a new investor, to bring you up to speed on what's going on with your property, what's going on within the company, answer any questions, get you answers for something they may not have right at their fingertips, and to be your liaison and concierge doing all that. You guys want to say anything? All the people?
I've been on the phone all day. I've been talking to people all day.
Talking to
So
people all day? Ron, are there any questions on there that we have?
Not yet.
No questions yet? All right. Well, I wanted you guys to meet these ladies. They're a big part of what we do. All the houses are sold and they get done, they end up right here in this room for these ladies to call and then make the contact, be talking to the people, bringing them up to date on their properties. You guys want to add any comments to this or anything?
Doing great. You did a great job.
Huh?
Enjoy working with them.
I
We
think
have
they
some
like,
people, we have some people saying hi to them, Dad. Big waves, big highs back to all a lot of people are already, or at least they're saying hello to y'all, so.
so again, they got a really, really important job in what they do. And I'm down here all the time seeing how we're doing, how our clients are doing, what can we do better. We know we do a lot of things good, but we always want to know the things that we can do better. We want our clients to have a better experience with us. But these are the people right here that keep it on the track down here once everything has been sold and you have your house and we're off and running with you as an investor. And this is the reason why a lot of people buy more houses from us. This is why today that we have, how many people in the WOW group, Cindy, do you happen to remember?
371.
371 customers that own 5 or more properties, another 80 plus that own 10 or more properties because of the service that we give them. We're calling them, talking to them, and interacting with them on a daily basis and making sure they know that we're taking care of their investment. They can put their head on a pillow at night. We're in every state of our country, plus 6 or 7 foreign countries that we have investors in, and this is what we do every single day, all day long, taking care of our customers through the customer service department. Good job, ladies. Have a nice day. Thanks for joining us. All right. Appreciate it. All right.
Bye.
All right. If I can get you a little shot of that core value sign right there. Did you get it?
Got it.
You got our little customer service signs down through here?
Ron Woolbright, you're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you. Trained my whole life for
I'm
this.
trying to keep her from falling, okay? Ryan, we good?
We're good.
All right, we're gonna go down the hall here and meet another group of administrative people. We're still on the first floor here of our 1900 Exeter building in Germantown. Get a little view here, more of the lobby and the common area here in the second floor. Come on in. Everybody welcome.
Hello.
Shannon, you here? Come on in here just for a second. So these folks work on the admin premier side, on some of the financing side. So I'll let them all tell you what they do. Shannon, how long have you been with us?
A little over 5 years.
A little over 5 years. Tell our group here what you do as far as premier property management.
Yes, I oversee the accounting department for Premier, so that includes getting our vendors paid, our invoices put in, owners paid, the money put in properly. But my team handles,
The biggest thing that they wanted to hear right there is you get the owners paid.
we get the owners paid,
We get
yes.
the owners paid. That's what Shannon does, to the tune of a lot every month, right?
More than $5 million a month.
More than $5 million a month paid out in rents is what Shannon handles right now. Carla, what do you do? How long have you been with us?
I have been here for a little over 3 years,
So 3 years.
and I enter in all of the maintenance, move out, and legal invoices for all markets. And I also help pay the owners, which I'm working on that right now. So we've actually already hit over $5 million for the month, and we're just making those last draws for the month for whatever rent has come in since their last payment.
Very good. Thank you, Carla. Charles?
Yeah, I'm Charles. I've been here for a year and a half, and my main job is money in. So I take care of posting the rents to the ledgers and make sure that all the ledgers are correct, so that way the owners can get their right money.
Thank you. So a lot of the conversation sometime out there is about people that flip houses. Well, we don't flip houses. This is a really, really big business here that we have, and hundreds and hundreds of houses these folks oversee really thousands of houses. These folks oversee from obviously the rents to any maintenance that comes in to new people moving into our houses, new residents, and they got a really big job. Our premier team is made up of about 25 people, and the financial, this arm of it is in this building, and the other arm of it, the other 20-something people that handle collections, that handle rent, leasing, closing the leases, showing the houses, renting the houses, applications. Help me out here, Shannon. What am I missing there?
You're doing good. Maintenance.
Maintenance on the other side. So there's another 20-something people that we'll do a live call with them in our other office at some point. But these folks got a really, really important job that they do here, and we're lucky to have all of them. But again, we wanted you to meet part of our team, and those of you that are on the fence considering using REI, this is a big operation. Again, we invite any of you to come to Memphis and meet our team. We look forward to you coming at some point. So this is the downstairs part of our tour. So we're gonna step out here, Ryan and I. We're gonna go upstairs and into the space where our salespeople are and some other people on our team. So we thank you guys.
Before you go,
We appreciate everybody.
Thank you.
hey Dad, before you leave there, you
Sure.
still in there? Hang on.
Yes, sir.
All I want to point out was that there's a lot of times when investors are trying to figure out who's the right fit for them and who they're going to do business with, and they've got a lot of different, there's always different things that they can look at to make their decision. Houses are certainly important. The cities, all that stuff is massively important. But we always say that there's a couple of things that are going to be the difference maker in your success. The ability for you to actually hit your expected goals. And you just walked everybody through 3 departments. 2 of them were accounting departments. One of them was a customer service department. I just want to kind of emphasize everybody that's watching this right now. These teams handle a little over $6 million a month in transactions. Some are $1,000 transactions up to $3,000. I mean, these are small dollar transactions. They handle thousands of them a month, from making sure with Charles, making sure they get into the right account, to making sure all the proper expenses, whatever may need to be accounted for, go into the right accounts. I mean, this is a massive, massive operation. And as Shannon pointed out a few minutes ago, we're going to send investors this year net rent payments of over 60. I think it's going to be roughly $62 million when we're done. So this is when you're thinking about it, the size of the operation, the amount that a team is willing to put towards the resources they're willing to put towards the successful operation, like handling all that money successfully, making sure that it goes the right way, that matters. And so, there's just not, we know there's not many, well, not many, what am I saying? There's none. There's not another company in the country that has this type of size and breadth to it, to make sure that things get done right. So just really, it's really cool to go behind the scenes and to see all these different people and these departments that make the fact we buy and sell houses and manage them for investors actually work for what the investors want. So.
Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
As we back out of here, Ryan. And we are going to go upstairs and visit with our next department as it continues to pound down rain on us here. Ryan's going to, so we're going to go up here and see our sales department. Everybody that's in that department, our CFO, Chris and Brett will be up here. We'll some of our buyers up here. We'll also see closing department when you buy a house, how it's closed out. And we got a couple other people in here that we'll see. So we're up on the second floor of our building. Ryan, you want to give them a little scan of this? You may be able to hear the rain pounding down on our atrium right above us here. Nice rainy day here in Memphis. All right, so we're going to go down to the end of the hall here and into what is kind of the main entrance of our office. And talk to several people in here about what they do and their role, and introduce you to them and let you meet them. Okay?
Mhm.
So this is kind of the main entrance into our REI Nation space. You can see this. We do a few different things in here with the wall with a lot of the sayings and a lot of things that represents who we are. Bobbleheads. All of our people have bobbleheads after a couple of years. It's something that we do, something we've done for a long time. The cutouts is something we've been doing for the last month or so. We are going to go into our sales room here and meet them. First thing that we're going to go into here, okay? So let's go in here, little Ryan. So I got to get Chris on here because he wants a lot of, he needs a lot of FaceTime here. All right, you got him?
Got
He
him.
gets mad when I get too much time. All right. You got him on there, little Ryan. So we'll make sure he gets plenty of time. All
I'm in
right, so
control of
this is our-
the screen. I'm just going to show me now.
So this is our sales room. I'm going to introduce you to our room, and we're going to hear from him for a second. Rick is, Ashley, where's Rick at?
He's on a call.
Rick's on a call in a conference room down the hall. We'll see him in a minute. Rick has been here with us in sales for 6 years. Ashley Klotch, how long have you been here, Ash?
11 years next month.
11 years. Most of that in selling. Ashley's probably sold, how many houses, Ashley?
A lot.
Thousands?
Yes.
Thousands of houses that Ashley Klotch has probably sold in her 9+ years in sales. So, hang on, Ashley Tinker, been with us for 8 years. What happened to the little tag thing in here? Oh, okay. Ashley been in sales for how long? 8 years. Hundreds, thousands of houses or hundreds?
Sure.
All of the above. Lauren, been in our sales department how long? She's on a call? 2 years. She's on a call. We'll meet her in a minute in sales in a couple of years. Taz and his little brother. Been here how long, Taz?
Going on 4 years.
Taz is in the sales department, selling houses, going on 4 years. I wanted you guys to meet some of these folks because when you do business with us, you'll be talking to these people. You kind of put a name with a face. Blake Clothier, grandson in the sales department. You'll be hearing from him.
Oh, yeah.
Isaac back here in our IT department. Isaac been with us a year or so. David Meeks, been here 10 years. 11 years next month. How many houses, David?
Dozens.
Dozen. David's going to be dozens still instead of 100. He's been 10 years. He wouldn't be here 10 years if he only sold dozens of houses. I'll tell you. So they've done a really good job of selling houses. So I'd like to hear, you guys got anything that you want to say to our clients? Ashley, you've never been without words. You know what I mean?
Not really. We'd love any questions and answer any questions, conversations.
Be sure-
Anything we can help out with.
Be sure to like and share the video or the call here with us, Ashley. Ashley Tinker, you guys are dealing with a lot of these folks that are that are going to be in the group and on the call today. Taz is one of the ones that jumped as soon as you enter something in there, a comment or something that you're interested in talking to us. You'll probably hear from Taz first because he's the one that stays up all night looking at everything on the group on the comments.
You've had a lot of clients already say hello to y'all. Like Ashley Klotch, Jeff Ong said hello.
Hey, Jeff.
And then Jeremiah Grant is looking for Rick. This is really cool. You got a lot of your clients and leads are on there for you guys. So make sure y'all knew that.
Awesome. So again, I wanted to do this and take you guys around and meet this great team of people. And we'll run into Lauren here somewhere. If I miss her, I want her to come find me because I want them to meet her. All right, and I want them to meet Rick too. Okay.
Yes.
Trying to put a name with these faces and people to talk to. Any final thoughts in here? Chris, anything else for the sales team?
Nope.
All right. Thank you very much, guys and gals. Appreciate it. Thank you. All
We
right.
appreciate you guys.
All right.
Hey, guys.
This is our
You
favorite
forgot my
department.
cutout. My
This is one of
cutout's in the
our-
other room. You forgot to take it.
Forgot to take
You're
Chris's
good.
cutout.
Oh, I forgot to take Chris's picture. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'll just take Drew's, okay?
There you go. There you go.
Clothier never gets any FaceTime. So he always feels like he's like the forgotten clothier, so I'm gonna carry him around here for a second, all right? So in this department, Rachel, been with us this time, off and on,
Almost two.
a few years, right?
Yes.
Chase has been here. Year. Mallory's been here for over a year. She's working off-site today. These are the ladies in here this is the department here that once you buy the house and it comes out of the sales department, what you just saw, and it comes into this room to get closed. And they work with you with your lender and your home inspection and your appraisal and getting you closed. Most of our loans close within 25 to 30 days with all the different lenders that we work with. And they're gonna help you push that thing through and get you closed, and we can get you on to the next property. Because our typical owner owns 3 to 4 properties with us. So they're anxious to get it closed and get on to their next one. So these great people in here will help steer you through that, answer your questions, take you down that path of getting your loan closed and getting you on down the road to the next one. Then after it leaves this department, it goes downstairs to the customer service department once you're closed. And then it's handed off to them, and then they're talking to you all the time, obviously, too. So real important role. Anything to say in here, ladies? Mallory, don't say a whole lot, Mallory. Drew, you want to say anything else? Can you never get to any time? Nothing from Drew? Okay, we'll let him go. All right, thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, where we going, little? We're going in here to the buying department. All right. I'll empty desk. Come on in. Come on in. Brett, Clothier, my youngest, and y'all met him last week. Him and Chris were doing the call. Here's Drew Clothier. Give him a lot of time here, little Ryan. He doesn't get enough, feels like he's a forgotten clothier. We've got to make sure he's front and center. This is the buying department. Drew heads the buying department for Memphis right here. How many houses do we buy here in Memphis?
Memphis 300-400.
300 to 400 in Memphis. And Drew oversees it with Carrie and my brother Terry. Terry's been with us a long, long time. He's in the buying department also. So this is an extension or part of the buying team that we have in Dallas. And Ryan oversees that. In a couple of weeks, I'll be over in Dallas. We'll do a live call from Dallas, and you can get to meet that team over there. We have 3 buyers. How many buyers we got over there? 3 buyers over there. And Ryan and Drew head the buying department. And this year, total, how many houses will we buy? Brett, Drew, any idea?
800 to 900 probably.
Most likely, yeah. I mean,
8 to
80 to 90 a month.
So here's a number that you may not believe, and sometimes people, but this month our goal is to buy 90 houses in the 7 market. 90 houses. And right now, up to the minute, 2:30 on Wednesday afternoon, shooting for 90 with 2.5 days to go. Where are we at right now, real time today?
75 in the system right now today.
75, so we're chasing 15 in 2.5 days.
We'll get it done.
We'll get to our 90.
Ron and I just had a meeting. We sat down and went through the path to get there. We know the addresses and where they're coming from.
And that's broken down over 8 cities, right? 7 or 8 cities?
Yes.
Very good. So, real important job in here of buying houses. And they buy them, they get them under contract. We're gonna move into the next room here, and we'll tell you a little bit more about buying houses. Drew, Terry, anything?
No, we're not.
I just have to say, you're doing an excellent tour, sir. Much better than I
Really is. Drew does all the tours, and we have visitors, and he does a great job. He's just trying to get out of that job.
Drew just told me he's jealous you're doing the tour.
He is fantastic. This is the training video for future tours.
Chris, you got anything to say about the buying department?
This is where the real magic happens, but those aren't my words. Matthew Delano, one of our longtime clients on here, just put the comment in that this is where the real magic happens. So I like it. Big thumbs up from all the viewers right now on your tour, Dad. And the buying department.
Exactly, because if we don't buy any houses, we don't have anything to sell. And once they get them bought in here, we're going to the next office, and we'll tell you how they're part of this process. But our buyers are under the gun every month to buy 90. How many did we buy last month? Have that right there? September.
It was 85.
September, we bought 85. We took it up to 90 this month. Brett, what do you think we're looking at next month?
It's about the same.
About 90? All right. That's a big challenge in this marketplace out there to buy 90 houses, but they'll get it done. And they got 2.5 days chasing 15. What will we be at the end of today?
End of the day will be 79. And we'll have a big Thursday, Friday for sure.
Big Thursday and Friday, a lot of things working. Okay. Keep up the good work. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to go next door here to a couple other ladies that work in here. Hi. So this is Deidre. Deidre Sandiford has been with us how long, Deidre?
8 years.
8 years. Deidre, tell them what you do after it comes out of the buying department, which we just left.
So I work closely with the buying department with Drew and all the agents, closing the houses out, working with the title companies. Essentially, our closing coordinators are doing on the sales side, working with the investors. I handle on the buy side, working with our title companies to ensure clear title and close on time.
So really, really important job. So Deidre takes these 90 houses and realizes that we want to get them paid for and wired out quickly after she does all the title searches on them. And they go to our rehab department that takes them from there and starts renovating them. So her job is to make sure that we're getting a house with a clear title. That's probably the most important thing. So Deidre, so far this month, how many of you wired out and what do you anticipate wiring out?
65 so far, hoping for 75 to 80.
So you've wired out and given to our rehab department 65 houses so far this month. With 2.5 days left, you're hoping for
75 to 80.
75 to 80.
That's the goal.
How do you feel about that? You feel like we're going to get that?
I feel good about 75 for this month. Still pushing.
Very good. Very good. All right. And then also in this office is the person behind the camera right here, Ryan Woolbright. So she won't come out from behind the camera, but she's doing all of this right here. And she's the administrative assistant that myself, Chris, and Brett handles a lot of responsibility, both her and Deidre in here. A lot of the things that keep this thing on the track for us and does a lot of detailed work for us, reporting, analytics, data that we look at every single day. She drives a lot of that. Deidre drives a lot of what's going on with our banks and buying houses, et cetera. But they both have a really, really important job with us. And so we're lucky to have both of them. Either one of y'all want to say anything? Ryan, you want to say anything from behind the camera back there?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Oh, no, I'm good. She's going to stay back there, Deidre. She won't come out. So let's go over here and meet Micah. Micah's up here at the front desk, and she kind of answers the phone, does a lot of miscellaneous stuff, does a lot of our mail outs. What else do you do, Micah? Tell our people watching what you do here.
I think the list is too long.
Yeah.
Well, give me 3 or 4 things. Give me something to work with here, Micah.
Answer the phones and take care of the investor boxes that go out every week to our investors in different markets. So have fun, laugh at his jokes.
Micah moved over here from our Premier side about a month ago.
Yes.
About a month ago, and I don't think she quite has caught on exactly what we do, or some of the crazy stuff that we do in this office. Every once in a while I walk by here and she's cracking up. And I don't really know if she's laughing at me or something she saw or heard, but she's got a really important job. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. So let's go on down here a little bit. Who else we got over here? Ryan, working in here. Who we got in here?
I think Rick.
All right, so come here, little Ryan. We're going to sneak up here on Rick. Rick is in here on a call this afternoon with one of our investors, and he's in our sales department. So he's waving to you there. So I just wanted you guys to meet him. And he's been with us. How long, Brett, has Rick been with us roughly?
Gosh, 8 to 10 years.
8 to 10 years, sell hundreds and hundreds of houses. Very valuable part of our team. Does a great job on sales. As you can see, he's in here finalizing something with one of our clients today. Not sure who's in here. Who we have in here?
That we are purchasing.
So I'm going to sneak up in here on Lauren. She's in our sales department, and she's talking to somebody about buying a house. So I just wanted her to say hello. She's been with us a long time.
So I can get a follow-up email over to you. I will include some more information just about
Lauren,
everything.
and you're talking to one of our clients. She thought she was gonna get out of that call. didn't she? No, she wasn't. So I want to bring you in to meet Jessica. You met her downstairs a few minutes ago. You saw her picture. Jessica Stixbury is our CFO, been with us about 2 years, Jessica.
Yep.
Has a big role. She oversees most of the ladies that you saw downstairs in the admin part of our business and the property management, the money side of it. Jessica, anything that you want to say about kind of things that you do here for us? And
I think you covered it downstairs when you were introducing my paper.
She's watching.
I was watching.
She's watching me down there while I was saying, was
No, you're welcome. If you ever have any questions about any of the financial aspects of our business, please feel free to reach out. I'm usually more behind the scenes, but always willing to help out however I can.
Jessica has a big role with us. We have a lot of banks that we work with. Obviously, when you're doing the volume that we're doing, we have a lot of banks. We have a lot of private investors, a lot of different people that we work with. She handles a lot of our HR and our insurance and our 401k and a lot of the things that we do from a kind of behind the scene thing that she handles, and does a great job on all those things. Plus, trying to handle meeting Chris and Brett at the same time is a full-time job too. But we're lucky to have her. She's been with us for 2 years, and she does a great job for us. Thank you, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. So, who do we have left?
I think your sons.
You want to talk to Brett? Brett,
He probably wants to talk to
I had
us.
time last week. I had plenty of time. You're making up now.
making up. All right, so let's check in here on Chris, who's kind of watching us on the call right here.
We appreciate you.
Let's go down here we'll wrap this up. We'll ride here in a couple of minutes. So this is kind of our war room right here. Some of the signs and stuff that we have in this room that we do. A lot of our little signs and stuff that we have sitting around that when we have all of our team in here, we talk about details and we talk about results and we talk about no excuses and we talk about what the mission is that we're on to try to finish this out and do what we do. So I just want to say that the people that we have that you met today, you haven't met all of them, you met a lot of them, that they're the backbone of what we do. Without them, we don't really have a business. And I've said before that we're kind of a hard company to work for because the expectations are really, really high with our people. And they do a great job for us, whether it's in the property management side, in our Texas office, in the other 6 or 7 cities that we're in. We have people in every city. We have our office here. We have our office in South Lake, Texas. And I'll be down there in a couple of weeks and we'll do a live call there. And I want you to meet all those great folks. But I thought I'd do a little bit different call today. I can't believe, Ryan, it's been 45 minutes already that we've been doing this, that we've been around and met everybody. But hopefully you got to see part of our team. I know, again, as I said over the last few calls that I've done, we used to go out and we'd travel and we'd go to events around the country and we'd have 200 or 300 people in every city that we went to that came and met us and saw us, and we had our investors there and they would come up on stage and talk about what we do. But so we're having to change up things a little bit here. So doing the group that we have, the Facebook group which today has over 2,300 people in it, I think, right at it. And so we've kind of taken a different approach. You heard from Chris and Brett last week talking about our business and a lot of the things that we're doing. So today I kind of wanted to walk you around, meet some of our great teams, see some of our people, hear some of their stories, put a face with a name, know that we're the real deal. We're here every single day doing this. This is what we do. And if you're on the fence thinking about joining and starting out with our company, we would sure welcome the opportunity. All you got to do is drop us a note here on this on this call right here down at the bottom of the notes, and somebody will get back with you. But we appreciate your time here for jumping on today. Again, we hope that you like it and share the call. And it's been a pleasure spending a few minutes with you this afternoon. We really wanted to get outside in the sunshine, but that's not going to happen today. Maybe we can do it down in Texas. So have a great day. Thank you for joining us, and tell your friends about our group and get them to join. And thank you for joining us on this 45 or 50 minute call, and have a great day. Thank you very much.